Well, 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 we meet again, and we're finally playing the game that almost started the channel. Not really. I think the first review, our video was Rabio Lupus, but anyway, the game that brought most of you here, Castlevania 64. We're playing this lovely randomizer preview by LiquidCat. You can see some more information about the randomizer down below. I'm going to let everybody know we're going live. If you're not hanging out in the Trenton Pals Discord, you need to check that out. I'll share a link right now, in fact. As soon as I find out where the chat menu is going to. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Somebody could drop a message in the chat for me. That would be great. Let me know if that's working, because it appears to be blank on my end. Oh, yeah. Now I can see everybody. Ernest, what's up? It's been a long time. LiquidCat, I'm glad to see you here. Atlas, good to see you guys. Liquid made this, so anything Liquid says in the chat there, just take their word over mine. Riven Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you. And Atlas, there you are. Yeah, it's very strange. Like, I can look at the... Here we go. I just popped out the chat. But that's very unusual. Like where the chat window is was just blank for me. But if I went to like the video, like watching my own video, I could see you guys' chat. It's very strange. I think it's because it's set to like top chat. Very strange. But anyway, I may just have to leave the chat popped out tonight because we don't have time to mess around with YouTube's nonsense here. What's up, Rasmus? How are you? Good to see you again. It's been a week or two since I've seen you around. Anyway, I think we're just about ready to get started here. So why not? I've got all the junk off the screen for once. I didn't leave the the stream starts thing hanging around up there for once. So yeah, let's get this started. Liquid, since you're in the chat and you made this, anything you want to add or correct me on, please do. As I said below, this randomizer is still in development. Please do not harass the developer about when it will be done. This is a preview patch, which was basically like, here's some of the stuff I'm working on. You want to check it out. And so let me turn this volume down just a little so I don't deafen myself. We'll also sync game to audio. And so I'm gonna run this seed tonight, and we'll just see what happens. Turn that down just a little bit. My favorite part of the game right there, the intro screen, the classic violin. I feel like people that don't even know or like this game remember that part. Remember that part very well. It'll be out when it's ready, yeah. Trademark symbol, when it's ready. Alright, so what you guys didn't see, and just so you know, I'm running this on Project 64 3.0.1 5664 2DF 3434. This is basically a patch that you apply because it's not a program yet. I'm sure it'll still be a patch when it comes out. That's up to Liquid. And so this is going to randomize things. It basically unlocks all the difficulties and costumes, I believe, from the start. So it's going to ask us what difficulty as soon as we pick. This is on a brand new file. I haven't cleared the game on this or anything. We're just going to stick with normal. And we're going to go with Reinhardt for this one for reasons you'll soon see. Feels good to be going back to this game. I haven't played it in quite some time.
Transylvania, in the mid-19th century. The province.
I'm hoping to make the actual program apply the patch for you so you don't need to bother with CMD. Well, that'll be cool. I was thinking it would probably be something like the Ocarina of Time randomizer, where you kind of like, hey, here's my ROM, and then it patches it and spits it out for you. I'm not as good at Vanilla 64 as I am Legacy, so I may struggle a little bit tonight, but it'll be alright. I also have not played around very much on Project 64 3. So there could be some glitches or bugs or maybe, heaven forbid, crashes that I didn't know about. Hopefully not. Yeah, it's amazing to me how randos just kind of popped up out of nowhere and they got so sophisticated so quickly. So we've drawn Room of Clocks as our starting stage. Interesting. And I believe candles are randomized as well, so... Like I said, Liquid, any commentary you want to provide about what's randomized, what's not, how things work, what's not working yet, please feel free. And I will parrot it as you request or require. I got to get used to this Vanilla 64 camera. It's a lot different than the Legacy camera, so it's a little weird. I'm not a fan of Simon Reinhardt. He makes my eyes bleed. I came home from work the other day and there were a bunch of scythes spinning around my living room. That is really a big pain when that happens. Wretched cur. They really dug into the English thesaurus for some of Death's commentary. He uses the word cocksure here in a second, which I don't know anybody not from England under the age of 60 that uses that word. Although given how immature our current gen is, I would assume they would love word with a cock in it. The graphics in 64 just look a lot more clear than Legacy. You can definitely tell they had to drop the graphical quality to fit all the extra content on the disc or cartridge. As long as he exists, the horrors of skeletons on motorcycles exist. This is actually one of the better scenes in the game, in my opinion. That's a good point, Liquid. This looks a lot more clear. That's an excellent point. I never thought about that before, but I think you are right. Legacy is definitely foggier, and I think that's where some of the muddiness comes from. It's still no Battlezone Rise of the Black Dogs level foggy. Now, you want to talk about a foggy game, that is a foggy game. But this just, after playing so much Legacy, this just looks extremely clear. This song is called like Rose of Sorrow, Reinhardt's Rage, I believe, on the official OST. Yes, there was an official soundtrack release for this. Konami, for their part, was pretty good about releasing Castlevania OSTs officially. Like even the GameCube ones have official OSTs you can buy. I mean, not GameCube, Game Boy. Drawing Room of Clocks on the first stage is kind of tough, especially if you're going to play on hard mode, because you're not going to get a whole lot of healing items to deal with these bosses. I got lucky that there was a roast beef. I'm expecting the big fish attack any minute, though. Here it is. Let's go ahead and heal. We should be able to just outlast him. It's like Survivor. You gotta outlast, outwit, outplay Survivor. Ow. You'll have to excuse me, I'm getting over a cold, so I still have a little bit of a cough. It's no COVID, so don't fret. There we go. This game got 1, but Legacy did not, so no official LOD Sinking Old Sanctuary release. What a shame. Once I get items shuffled, you may not be so lucky with the meat. Yeah. Yeah, cocksure youth. I think hell is warm already. I don't know that he has to keep a spot warm for us, but okay. Appreciate the concern. Maybe he could like turn the air on? I don't know. Anyway, because I cheated and I looked a little bit ahead, I already know what stage 2 is. But this will be interesting. So this is why I picked Reinhardt. Survivor Transylvania was my favorite season as well. Yeah, that was definitely one of the better seasons. I think Jeff Probst had come into his own at that point, and he was really having fun playing with the cast. So I thought it went really well. I kind of want to farm these guys and see if I can get a power up. You cheated. Remember when games were honest? No. Streams were never honest. No, this is a randomized seed, so technically I didn't cheat. This jumping section screws with your mind because Carrie is short and she has to grab all of these. But Reinhardt can just grapple onto some of them. So it really screws with your perception of what's going on. LOL loading zone health refills. Oh, you're talking about when I looked ahead, yeah. Well, I mean, that would be like I played ahead. So it would basically be like if I played a game and went to the second level and restarted, right? I didn't like look at a spoiler log or something to see what the second level was. I started the file and I played at the second level and then I stopped. Just to make sure it was working. Yeah, see, there's our power up. Now we just gotta not die. Carrie also has to grapple on all these, but Reinhardt can just jump on them. So that already would allow for some interesting shenanigans in your seed. Like if you were racing this and you ran Reinhardt and you got this level. Just a lot of interesting things that could happen. Oh no, these streams aren't honest at all. Yeah, see, like Reinhardt just jumps straight to it. He doesn't have to stop and grapple like Carrie. Give me them jewels. Reinhardt's family jewels. Don't forget, guys, when we hit 2,000 subs, I have to make the Reinhardt / CV64 sitcom intro, which I don't know how I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out. You guys just do the subscribing. This one is terrible in CV64, this little section here. It's awful. Fortunately, Reinhardt's got that big boy grip. I miss that sort of pearlescent color scheme in video games levels these days. You don't see it terribly often now. I know what you mean. This is a very pretty N64 stage. Very, very pretty. The stained glass windows also are very nice. And the little bubbles that appear and disappear, I really like those. It's just a really pretty stage. It has a real sense of verticality, as they're always talking about these days. Fun fact, that switch has more health at night. Excuse me. Yeah, see, Reinhardt just clips his way through those. Okay, I guess we got to go over there and knock that switch, don't we? I was hoping that didn't require a projectile, because then Reinhardt might not have been able to clear this stage. OBS took a dump for a second. I guess you guys can all still see me. I'm not John Cena-ing it up here. What? It's too high. Where's the other one? Oh, that I see. Okay. There we go. Oh, and now this one reappeared. What the heck? What in the world? Oh, okay. Don't know what that was. I've never seen that. It's not right. We'll do it live. I think it would be better to break this one first. I have never seen that before. You see, Rasmus, you want to know if my stream was honest. Yeah, it's honest. I've never seen that bug happen before, ever. I'm also doing this stage as a character that's not supposed to, so there probably will be bugs. Carrie should have a projectile that Reinhardt does not have, so... I think Reinhardt can make that jump. We'll see. Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, there we go. Now we just have to book it. Okay, we figured it out. 438. Has he done anything like really wacky lately, or has it just been run-of-the-mill 1cc's? I mean, no 1cc is really run-of-the-mill, I guess, but... Can I make that jump? It doesn't look like I can make that, but I guess I have to. I'm Reinhardt. Of course I can make that. Yeah, there we go. The vanilla version of this level is so much tougher. I remember getting to this level for the first time as a kid and just being like stuck on it for several hours. Of course, my platforming skills were extremely poor as a young child. Growl, that's a game I haven't thought about in a while. Rastan 3 is fun. It doesn't really feel like Rastan, but it's a fun game. It's certainly better than Rastan 2. I think I would rather fight in a survival arts tournament than play Rastan 2. That game sucks. I should play it on stream one time just so you guys could see how terrible it is. Like, basically take everything you love about Rastan 1 and make the game unplayable. Boom, you got Rastan 2. aka Nastar Warrior. Are we going to go for this? Yeah, we're going to go for this. Yeah, Tower of Science will be definitely fun. I swear I'm not trying to tell you what you have to do or feature creep you, LiquidCat. Oh wow, I got Forest of Silence. I wish there could be like some sort of free enterprise type mode with this randomizer. Like, imagine if there was a mode that basically unlocked the entire castle and made it so that you could warp between every area and like all the keys were mixed up. So it was kind of like an open world type thing. And so like maybe you have to go to the forest and find a key for the villa and that kind of thing. That would be interesting. I don't know if it would be possible, but it would be interesting. The Ninja Kids. Nice 90-degree angle there. Yes, I stole that joke from Evil Tim, if anybody ever watches his videos. Oh. You the man, LiquidCat. It's always been my opinion that this game was supposed to be kind of like that when they were developing it, more like an open-ended Resident Evil type game. So I think that would make a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, for real, Riven Mike. When you get to be me and Mike's age, like taking a nap was rolling the dice. You could wake up feeling pretty good, or you might wake up feeling worse than you did when you started. Yeah, there's so much that could be done with this game. I think your randomizer will only be the beginning. It'll be a great beginning. But once people play it and take notice and enjoy the game, I think they'll do a lot of fun stuff. I'm never going to give up on the somebody restoring Collar one day to this version. Somebody could make it happen. I want to believe. I gotta remember how to clear the 64 version of this level. Since I usually just lame it out and take the shortcut in Legacy. You're already changing the scene. Like, I've seen more hype and more discussion in the chat than I have in a long time since you showed up, so thanks for that. I think a randomizer is kind of just the shot in the arm this game needed. So it's 10 levels, right, Liquid? So there's like 10 levels just in a random order. Is that it? Oh, they're all in there. Okay. So wait, you would have to beat every level in the game, or like you just beat 10 random levels out of all the levels? Oh, we're gonna get grabbed. Oh, whatever, he didn't hit me. You can't hit me. No! I've noticed it's dropped a lot of knives this time. You beat every level as either character. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that will be significantly tougher. Why you do this, Liquid? Yeah, where's Ty when I need him to teach me his secret tricks? That bone hanging in midair there. Yeah, I would think a lot of people would want to exclude, for example, Castle Center just because of the nitro stuff. Some people will want it, some people wouldn't. Just depending on what kind of run you wanted to do. I guess I should have timed this run, but that's alright. This part gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. And because I was dumb and thought you just had to wait on those platforms. But there's nothing that stops you. You can just go like jump on them while they're going down. Yeah, see? And that way you don't have to do all of them. Yeah, Castle Center is terrible. It was very obviously made to pad the game out. Which is a shame because I like the concept of the level. It's just a bit tedious. Yes. Alright, we're good on jewels for now. Got to pick up special 1 and 2. Well, I mean, yeah, it does have skeletons on motorcycles. That's a fair point. That's a fair counterpoint, Rasmus. Ow. It's not Cornell. Like, that's obviously supposed to be Cornell's wolf model, and he's using martial arts, which Cornell was supposed to use in the beta version. So if you wanted to port Cornell to this version of the game, you could probably start there, because he's using old Cornell attacks. It's a shame that when they brought Cornell into the final game, they just made him like another projectile user, even though he was supposed to be like this martial artist character. Got my roast chicken back. It's the most nonchalant statue ever. It's the Motorbone Boys. Stupid skeleton. Do you want to progress in the game? Yes or no? Well, I guess so. I mean, do I have to? This is another part that gives a lot of people trouble when they're learning to control this game. Especially in vanilla, because the magnet hands don't work as well here. There we go. It's better if you're not going for world record or something, just take that slow, especially when you're learning the game. There we go. After the price I paid for a smoked turkey sandwich today, I definitely risk a free roast chicken sandwich hidden in my vicinity instead. I hear you, man. Those food prices out there right now are crazy. And this formula shortage thing, as somebody with kids, is just no good at all. We are blessed to have a healthy young little girl that can eat any type of formula and is not picky and does not have stomach issues. So we've managed to not have much trouble finding food, not her normal stuff, but been able to find plenty for her to eat. So that's been a huge blessing throughout this shortage. Chicken. Wait, I gotta remember the right way. Yeah, it's pretty rough out there. We've been fortunate that we've been able to find some every time that we've needed some. It's been different brands. We haven't been consistently able to get the same brand. Hey, Cores, man. No, I'm actually doing this on emulator. I could have just dropped this patched ROM on the EverDrive, but it was just easier to run it on emulator. I probably will try it on console. I do own a copy of this game, a physical copy. It's just easier to emulate it. Could you guys stop? The Motorbone Boys. Oh my gosh. Stop. Thank you. I can deal with the regular skeletons, just no Motorbone Boys. Ooh, piece of candy. Whoa. There we go. Rolling, 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 rolling. I speedrun Legacy of Darkness as Henry. I don't speedrun this version. Oh Lord, it's the Tower of Lag. I'm interested to see if I go back in here, will it take me to Forest of Silence? Yes, it did. Well done, LiquidCat. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to beat the version of this level. I think Project 64 3 will be a good candidate to speedrun on because obviously the lag is still intact. Yeah, I'd be interested to read a blog post about what you had to do to finally get it to work. Oh wow, this is a new glitch. Somebody clip that. I don't know if that would ever be useful, but that's a very interesting glitch. I wasn't aware there was an Evil Dead game coming out. I've never seen any of those movies. I've seen Multiverse of Madness that Sam Raimi directed. Does that count? Yeah, that was a very strange collision thing. Never seen that before. We're reaching Katie the Penguin of Doom levels of randomness already in this run. That makes sense because this game relies very heavily on cutscenes to transition characters around. So just restarting the cutscene flag makes perfect sense. You can basically use cutscenes to skip the entire game, as on Legacy with Cornell. Oh no, 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 don't slide off. I, for one, blame Music Box and Ty2358 for this. Yeah, sliding after being knocked to the ground is a thing in this. So sometimes you'll find yourself dying when you should be safe because your character keeps sliding. It's really annoying, but it's a thing, so you just have to live with it. Ooh. That's a good question. What is my favorite level in this game? From a thematic point of view, probably Villa. It's not the most interesting, like, mechanic-wise to do in some respects, but I just like the whole idea of, like, being in this vampire-infested villa trying to find your way out. But even when you get out, you have to keep going. It's not like you can go home. So that's just an interesting concept. And I really like the exploration aspect of it. A himbo. What's a himbo? Can I say that on YouTube? Oh yeah, it's not Twitch. I can actually say that. Gosh, this lag. I mean, the only woman I've ever seen Reinhardt show any interest in is Rosa, so I guess he's a pretty stand-up guy. That's an accurate statement, Atlas. I really like the atmosphere of Castle Center, but the gameplay is trash. It's an interesting axe over there. Too bad you can't do anything with it. Just so you guys know, this is not my computer. This is the actual speed this level runs at on an N64. I like how the blood skeletons in this, when they get beat, they just kind of sit down. It's like, whoa, I gotta take a break for a second. I mean, Art Tower is a pretty level, just it's like Castle Center, the gameplay is awful. But yeah, like, no argument there, it's a pretty level. Oh well, we fell down here and we might as well go for it. It was like Castlevania 64 was short, so they had to pad the game with stuff like Castle Center, and they had a chance to fix it with Legacy, and what do? They put in a level like Art Tower that's just more padding, so kind of hard to respect them for that. Is this the direction we came from? I'm so bad at this level. I never play the 64 version of this level. Yeah, we need to go this way. Yes, we are going the wrong way. I don't play this level very much. Progress should speed up once we get to some levels I actually know. Oh, the lag, it's so slow. It's like, woo! Gotta take a break for a second. And again, this is actual N64 speed that this level runs at. Like, they released the game at this speed and was like, yep, that's fine. No, no! Fun fact, you can get past the gate without the Tower of Execution key by jumping to it from above. What, like going up there and then jumping down? Ty is the Reinhardt expert, not me. Oh, this lag. It's like jumping in slow motion. Yeah, I like the... this version is actually better design-wise, I think, but it runs a lot better in Legacy. Although the level is not quite as interesting. It's just more like a straight-up, like, platforming type level. Why would you position that way? That is so stupid. Why would you design that ledge right there with a little lip? It's very obvious that this level was designed to use those whip swing points down there, and when they couldn't make that work in time for whatever, they just went to all these ledges, and they don't work nearly as well. Oh, the lag. Ah! Thanks a lot, Konami Computer Entertainment, Kobe. Yeah, this emulator's running it accurately. This is how it runs on console. This level is just huge. There's not enough fog. It's just, you can see like it's trying to load everything down there. Ugh. Alright, we'll just wait on the ledge here. There we go. Yeah, you're gonna meet your quota and max it out for that joke. Yeah, if whoever's over there could stop throwing bones at me, that would be great. Yeah, it's like specifically designed to make you fall. It's awful. We have the power of lag and anime on our side. Ooh. Just please let me out of this level. Drive me off this picture. There's the Rosa cutscene. Clock tower, nice straightforward platforming level here. Only in the randomizer or by using moon jump can Carrie play that level. Up there, Reinhardt. I knew that key was up here somewhere. Fortunately, the clock tower stage is a lot shorter in Vanilla 64, aka better. A lot of the new areas really don't add anything except padding. What? Stop that. They actually added some extra platforms down here to make getting this key easier. Yeah, the music is decent. I believe the song is called Toothed Wheel, I believe. One issue with the keys that I really need to address is in order to change their locations is the fact that locked doors don't check the key counter when you try opening them. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to solve. They check the bit flag for a vanilla location, rather. Ugh. Why Konami thought it would be a good idea to do that is anybody's guess, but you know. Wouldn't be Konami without some shenanigans. Way to go, Reinhardt. Way to go. Excellent jump. Outstanding move. Oh no, I've been thwarted by my poor depth perception again. Here we go. To be more sensible, yeah. It only took him a year. Tower of Science. It's more Carrie Fernandez, Carrie Easterfield platforming fun. Oh, got a little overzealous there. This stage looks a lot fancier in 64. Less fog. I just completely botched that, like totally. What? Nope. Well, it looks like this is my lucky day. Alright, we'll do it really slow this time. I hate the first part of this level so much. What? It just starts shooting as soon as I go across it. What the heck, Tower of Science? Alright, wait on the first one, go across. Wait on it to shoot. Go across. We're just gonna wait for it to finish shooting. Come on. This place hates every character. I do think those turrets are a little faster in vanilla. Maybe a few more fake outs. Whoa. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What an absolute joke! The slide in this version is ridiculous. I want to go back to Legacy. Yeah, it's foggy and I can't see anything, but at least stuff made sense there. Reinhardt's just too chunky. Gotta be careful because if we get knocked down by the electricity, we'll probably be pushed into that crevice there and smushed. Nice and easy does it. There we go. I assume, best I remember, the whole thing becomes a whole lot more tolerable after that part. They are very jelly-like, aren't they? Yes. Got to try to remember where all the keys are. Science! Best I remember, this room here is useless, but we'll check it anyway. Key to Tower of Science. Unfortunate choice of words there. Yep, there's really no point to it, but it's there. Should you want to go in it for whatever reason. Mainly just to pad out the game and waste your time, if I had to guess. Yeah. No kidding. Mainly in the later levels. The earlier levels are actually pretty well thought out as far as what they do. Other than the whole, like, waiting at 3 a.m. to talk to Rosa thing. Could you stop? Yeah, definitely so. would agree 100% with that. Maybe could even argue Castle Center, since there's a great deal of padding there. Ow, ow. Ow. Especially because you have the 4 towers sitting up there with only 2 characters. And we're at the end of a room of clocks. Yeah, the stage looks so much cooler in this version. A lot more detail. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I think this game is great. It's not perfect. It's got its problems, but it's nowhere near the game that people like call it. It's no Action 52 or anything like that. Ow. I almost made it across without getting shot. Ugh. I personally put it on a level as Mario Sunshine. It has flaws, but it's decently enjoyable. Mario Sunshine, I beat that game as a kid, and I went back and tried to play it recently as part of the 3D collection or whatever, and could not get past like the first 15 shines. I was like, this game is bad. Cleaning up all the goo was a lot more fun as a child than it was as an adult. That was for sure. It just felt like kind of wasting my time. Just you and me, Motorbone. Yeah, pachinko. Yeah, at least there's no pachinko. That's for sure. Mario Sunshine is a game that already only makes sense when you're already a speedrunner. Kind of like this game. No, get off of me. Stop. Do not consent. Stop. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see a license for those bats, thank you. There we go. It's too late for that, I'm afraid. I was dreading doing this level, but now we're just gonna get it out of the way. We're just gonna be done with it. We're gonna go for it. At least I can despawn the lizard man in this version, so there's that. If you shake the control stick and attack button really, really hard, you can knock them off without getting vampirized. If they fully complete the attack, you'll get vampirized though. And I think if they grab you like in quick succession 2 times, you'll get vampirized as well. They were really proud of this, the music from this level. They used it for this, they used it for the title screen, and they revamped it and used it again in the credits. What's up, Ernest? How you been? Oh, nope, he got me again. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my gosh. Money, I couldn't get a power up out of that. Oh, that purifying would have been good like 10 minutes ago. When's the next pottery video, Ernest? Want to know how to clean my kiln efficiently. Yes, yes, yes. Give us the key. Taking a short break. I hear you. Yeah, you always were on Ernest Cole fishing, so you gotta stick to what made you popular. We're just never gonna see another power up, probably until we fight Dracula and we blow up one of his fireballs. It's fine because we're probably going to die a time or two anyway carrying the nitro, so it's fine. Ooh. Did you see that? He like magnet grabbed onto me. Get off of me. One of which I saved, one of which is in that candle by the start of the level. I'm not sure where the other one is. Oh, what in the world? No! One on a machine in the elevator room and another in the wall in the basement room. Okay. Oh, whatever. These magnet grabs. This is like some Tekken 7 Julia Mad Axe's buffering grab stuff here. I've never been grabbed this many times in this game. What in the world is going on? It's also nighttime, so they have more health. How many hits does this guy take? I may have one. I'm saving it towards the end, though. Fortunately, we can always count on these guys for some quick jewels. Better save since we're sucking it up here. Yeah, I think that would make sense. Unless you found some sort of what if we could randomize the bosses for every level? And then you just, like, you never knew when you would run into what character at what stage. And so you just had to hunt through the castle for Dracula. Only intentionally. I've never, like, not been trying and got it. I believe this this randomizer allows you to get it by playing through on easy mode. That was bizarre. Yeah, they are very grab happy in this this seed. Maybe they're just more grab happy in 64 in general. In Legacy, they don't do it as much. Yeah, I believe I recall seeing you mention that in the Discord. That you could play the whole game on easy now if you wanted. Alright, here we go. Carry it carefully, but we're playing as Reinhardt. Ah! Music Box and I think Tidarium for the longest time were trying to route a bad ending run. So, like, where you intentionally had to waste like a bunch of days to get the bad ending. But I don't think they ever found anything that was like feasible to do without being extremely annoying. Alright, this is the room where the men cried right here. Mainly because of the camera. And because of the Malwarebytes update reminder I just got in the corner of my screen. Thanks for that, Malwarebytes. I know you guys can't see it, but just believe me when I say it is there, and it is, in fact, very annoying. Tonight's stream is brought to you by Malwarebytes. An update is now available. And neither do I. The bad ending does change the length of the game, so it will be something you have to carefully think about, I think. Malice bite. If only I had my camera from Legacy back. Alright, let's try this again. For one thing, my headphone cord is in the way. Get out of the way. There we go. Ice and easy does it. Now if we don't get killed by some weird cog collision over here, we should be good. Reinhardt pulls out and swipes with that sword so fast you don't even see the hilt leave the sheath. No, I don't. I should learn. It would save me some time, but I don't. I know it's a thing. My good friend Ty did it when we did the exhibition a few months ago. He showed it off very well. But I don't really run Reinhardt and carry anyway, so. Now I gotta remember there's gonna be, I think, a motorbone boy to my right, and so I'm probably gonna have to use the column to split him so that he doesn't attack me. That's gonna be fun. A lot of times as a kid I would forget which side the staircase was on in that room and walk off to my death. Okay, he's gonna be on the right. And just let him go by. There we go. Perfect. Could not have done that better if I tried. Whew. Okay, that's pretty much... I won't say we've got the game, but that's pretty much the only thing I don't look forward to, so there we go. Now the rest of it's just a bunch of hopping around like an idiot. Oh, we do have to do dual tower steel, and it's the nasty Reinhardt version too, with only like one save point. So yuck. Oh no. Yeah, they couldn't get the lag in the Tower of Execution sorted out, but they sure got those realistic motorcycle sounds down pat. Yeah, Dual Tower is fun. Really fun. The duels aren't hard, it's the not falling to your death that sucks. Will you stop? Alright, let's go Mandragora it up. The ghost can, yeah, it's rare, but they will drop them from time to time. Thank you, despawning trick. Do need to kind of try to conserve our healing items because we do have to fight the bull boss. Rosa's not too tough, but the bull boss can be frustrating as Reinhardt. Says we need to conserve health, immediately gets hit 10 times. Hey. Ready for blasting. Take refuge quickly. Never a phrase you thought you'd hear in a Castlevania game. So anyways, I started blasting. Oh, there's another thing you could randomize, LiquidCat. Randomize which planets you have to move the statues on, and then swap up the text on the statues so that you actually have to check the statues and fight the Bloodborne enemy to figure out the solution. Because of how they set the bit flags, you only need to pick up one item in the Lizardman coffins to make them all disappear the next time the room loads. Way to go, Konami Computer Entertainment Kobe Limited. I didn't know I had done a bunch of love streams, but no problem. Glad you're back, Wizard. Yeah, power-ups, you don't really have a good indication of what they do because there's like no indicator that like, hey, you just got stronger. And Reinhardt's whip, like he's got the red whip, but it's really hard. Like if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't notice that. There's also a 3-hit breakable on top of one of them that sets no bit flag, so you can keep breaking it over and over for infinite status cures. Of course it is. Hate to use that chicken, but eventually we're going to get to Villa and we're going to stock up on healing items there, so. Load up on jewels here. I thought that most text in this game was stored as textures. Like if you use Rice Video to dump the textures, you'll get tons and tons of like in-game text. I believe in you, LiquidCat. Tekken 2. Hands down. Word rap. The Microsoft paperclip pops up. It looks like you picked up a Mandragora. Would you like to add Magical Nitro to your find list? Blech. The sound the vampires make when you hit them is the sounds I make when I wake up in the morning. Particularly after doing a late night stream. Oh yeah, I assume that when you discovered the always use an item cheat, that was the first one you tested was Incandescent Gaze to see if it did anything. Part of me thinks that Incandescent Gaze might be, you know how power-ups can show up in the menu even though you automatically use them? Almost like some sort of system function. I think Incandescent Gaze might be the targeting function, because this game has like a poor man's Z targeting. Just most people don't know. Like you can hold like his Carrie and Henry and other projectile characters, and to some extent Reinhardt. You can press, I believe it's R to lock on to enemies, and so I wondered if like that was something that had to do with that. I know you were, but I'm just a simple man. Therefore, I call it a Game Shark cheat. We got the air conditioner turned on because it's starting to get hot here again, and so every time I turn the air, you ever like you have like a long winter, and then it gets to be hot again, so you turn the air conditioner on, and it's like nostalgic, the smell of the air conditioned air. Take refuge quickly. Kaboom! It's a double dunk. Yep, complete Game Shark codes, no assembly, no talent. They just took codes from the manual that Action Replay provided and just moved the values around. That's all it was. There was no work or thought at all put into it. So you guys can shove it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Should be more than enough. Release the crystal's magic? Yes. I would like to continue the game. Yeah! Yeah! That was an epic fail. As was that. Yeah, it's just straight up poor man Z targeting. I think there's a battle against a harpy as Cornell in Legacy, where they put some text on the screen that says use target lock on, because nobody knows that this game has it. It's all ogre now. Fun fact, if you manage to kill the head, it will instantly kill the enemy, but it's really hard to do that. But if you somehow manage to take the skin off the head and then damage the head enough, it just automatically kills the whole thing, regardless of how much health it has left. Do, 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 do. Again with the motorbone. Wait, I can't do that. I'm thinking about Fernandez Warrior. That's the one you just crouch and walk next to. Never mind. Ooh. Doing stuff that they didn't intend for you to do on this fight just kind of ruins it. You're darn right. Do you wish to operate the elevator? Yes, please. Powerful magic is operating the elevator. I need an adult. Both bridges are there. What do I do? Castle wall. I assume that's supposed to take me back, but I'm not going to walk any further for fear that I would die and lose my power up, so. I'm curious as to what the other path would have been. It'll be nice to do this relatively simple level after that difficult one. That's a one-way trip. The camera in this feels so strange after playing Legacy for years and years. I got you. Huh. Yeah, that will be very neat. It's very cathartic after 20 years to finally go through the other bridge as Reinhardt. The animation on these guys reminds me of like old 80s animatronic puppet movement in movies, how it looked. Ow. Oh, he tricked me. He double dipped. Can't do that. That's cheating. Do you want to progress in the game? Yes. Oh, sorry about that, Tim. You missed Pirates. I beat it so quick that you missed it. Sorry. You should have been strong and brave, my man. Stop. No, 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 stop, stop. That would be useful while at the same time making the game much easier than it already is. Because you pick up a lot of roast chicken and stuff. I wish you good luck. I think I combined 2 games. It's fine. Might be dangerous. Be strong and brave. Good luck. It would probably be good to do that, because if the items are randomized and you go to pick something up and you can't fit any more in your inventory, it's going to make it annoying to know whether you picked it up or not. So that probably would be a good change, to increase the item cap to 99 there. No. I hate this game. It hates me. I need to pull out my Henry speedrunning skills for this level, because it's literally the exact same, only using the 64 vanilla physics. No, no. Take another little piece of my health now, baby. If it makes you feel good. Nothing in the final game. Presumably, it would have been like the petrify status that Medusa inflicts on you in Legacy of Darkness. But they completely removed stone status from the game's code for Legacy for whatever reason. Which is kind of silly considering you couldn't access it anyway, but they went through the trouble of releasing it. Now that we've successfully managed to get hit by every one of those guillotines. Okay, there we go. We can make it to Rosa by 3 a.m. if we just absolutely book it here. hope so. Oh wait, the levels are randomized. Never mind, we're not going to Rosa. Well, we might be. There's a good chance we might actually get Villa next, but we won't know for sure. It's like Allegra's window. You won't know until you try. Probably be like underground waterway or something. Let's see. Even worse, tunnel. Alright. One of the worst levels in the game. But with the best music. It has top tier music. So it's another level that I know fairly well from speedrunning it as Henry. Although the harder camera in this version is going to make it absolutely painful. Spoderman. Be gone, thought. Alright. Save crystal. At best I remember we stick to the left here. You don't, like all these are just red herring turns. You don't take any of those turns. You just stick to the left. Nope. I'd never finished that playthrough, the HD mod of this version, because it's not finished. It just quits after a certain level. The modder never finished it. There is a Legacy of Darkness mod out there that is finished, that I never finished playing through. But it does exist, and you can finish the game with it. Almost had a mini heart attack there. This is like the worst stage in Henry's run, speedrunning this, because there are so many places in this that are instant death. And you're trying to go fast. It's just awful. It's like the worst stage in the game as Henry. And if you want to go for world record, there is a skip towards the end, the blue gondola skip, which if you miss it is death 100% of the time. I personally blame Slucky for doing it in his world record. It's his fault we have to do that. Thanks, Slucky. Just kidding, baby. This game is the stealth predecessor to Bug Fables. Complete your light bluish crystals that save your progress. Try to catch 'em in a trap. Hey, it's Dracula Snacks. I had to adjust my viewing angle here to save my neck. No Dracula pun intended. Yeah, this level's giving me Henry PTSD flashbacks. Just whipping some ghost. They changed the timing of that yellow platform in Legacy so it's not quite so annoying as far as getting onto the blue one. That's another difference I noticed. Ooh. Well, thank goodness for that. I tried learning it. I got it maybe 1 out of every 15 attempts. Probably could have got it if I grinded it out some more with save states, but it's just such a nerve-wracking thing because it's right there at the very end of the run. And once you do it, there's still 2 more instant death traps you have to avoid, both of which have some screwy camera work going on. Nothing like a good meme cat. But yeah, you see where I'm on this blue platform? The red one will not take the exit here. The red one just keeps going and loops back around. So what you would do if you were trying to go for Henry World Record is play on PAL, because there's some frame rate shenanigans there. And you can actually gather momentum while on that red elevator or gondola, and it will fling you into the exit area here that we're in. But if you miss it, it's like a 99% death if you miss it. And if you don't die, you're going to land. There's actually an earlier part of the level down there which you can land on and will save you. But the time loss will be so great, you're pretty much replaying the level again. So like any chance at the world record is dead. Speedrunning is a cruel mistress. I'm not really cut out for it. It's kind of fun to mess with from time to time, but I definitely don't have the patience that Ty and Slucky and these other greats in the CV64 community have. I'm trying to remember if we were going for Henry, we would do something different there, but yeah, we just go here for Ronhart. That's right. Oh, did you guys get the world record back? Oh, it put me all the way back here? What? That's a bad place to get dumped off at. Yeah, my boy Tim in the chat there, current world record holder for Ready or Not. You can go check out the speedrun.com page for Ready or Not and see him and level 20 Sage. Their records are there. That's another game I'm probably going to play on stream with Tim and some of those other ZSO bozos. Yeah, probably just going to be one of those things. No big deal, Liquid. I'm going to try my hardest not to drop off a pit here because this would be really annoying. What I used to do as a kid, when I would beat a boss, I would go all the way back to Castle Center and then save so I wouldn't have to do it again. Round 2. Oh, it's this guy again. I forgot he was in here again. It's pretty much dodge and attack, hit, dodge and attack, hit. This guy's a scrub. He just uses low attacks. That's actually a really cool effect, that grate bouncing off into the acid down there. Come on. I wish I had a big cinder block on my desk that I could just bash my forehead into. That would be great. Ugh. Too bad. Brr, 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 brr. Yeah, it's too bad this level exists. I don't know how I missed that jump either. It's like I just didn't get the distance I needed or something. Oh well. So yeah, I can make that jump, but... hold back and block, Reinhardt. Oh, he dropped 2 power-ups. Dang. See, now I'm paranoid. Yeah, Legacy fixed this level and added less bullcrap, and it actually has a save point in it, so you don't have to just repeat the entire thing. Generally, levels with lots of instant death traps aren't very fun to not have save points in. Pretty. Here we go. Yeah, to answer my question, yes, that will hit me from right there. All that for a roast beast. And he, himself, Reinhardt, serve the roast beast. Guess I'm just supposed to go back this way, huh? If that Medusa head had knocked me off that platform while I was holding on, we probably just would have, like, finished this run another time, because that would have been very salty. Anyway, here's Tiger Man. If you're playing carry and you get this level, you'll be feeling pretty good, because this guy's easy to kill with carry. Oof. Thanks for the power-up, dude. Whoa. I want to get caught in that. That's a long ledge. You don't even really need too many save points in this level. I mean, it is fairly short. Just maybe one before some of the more egregious jumping sections like this one. I think this is one of... Like, we should be able to make this, right? The ominous music and spinning spikes don't help. There we go. Easy, easy. There we go. Alright, easy. I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. Sweet. If the jumping were a little less wonky, it wouldn't even be a problem, but it is, and so it is. Alright, we got another character-specific level here. This is Carrie's level. I smell poison. This water is deadly. This level is another really quick level if you know what you're doing. I happen to remember the camera is extremely bad towards the end of it in this version, however. Oh yeah, good point. Until we get another save point. So let's not do that. Let's go over here and save. Take this lizard man and shove it. Yeah, we're about to hit that really bad camera angle, so I'm going to save right here. There we go. See, Reinhardt can just make that jump wholesale. He doesn't have to pull up like Carrie does. The camera will cooperate. Stop. Bad, lizard man. Bad. Stop. Whenever I hear one jump out of the water and I don't know where it is, I get very nervous. Because they will spit at you and you'll just slide right off the edge. Because of the fall down slide mechanic. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Todd Howard approved. Todd Howard, you've done it again. I think there's an exploding skeleton back here somewhere. Alright, now just ice and easy does it here. Now if we can just ease on in there. Oh really? A sun door? Stop. Stop. You don't say. Yeah, he's real hard at work on Elder Scrolls 6. And by that I mean not at all. The Elder Scrolls 6, Skyrim, again. We're so excited to share this journey with all of you. The Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be about a 7 or 8 year journey. Complete with seasons and a battle pass. We're going to be going back to Skyrim. The game takes place 15 years after the first game. And it's going to be really great to visit all those same locations with updated HD textures and new NPCs. But because it's only 10 years, a lot of the NPCs you remember will still be there. I suggest a bathroom break and not slamming on the brakes, though. Alright, what level's next? We got to be coming up on Villa. Yep, I knew it. I knew we were getting close to Villa. I'm just trying to go through the levels in my head. So we did Forest of Silence. We did Castle Wall. We're doing Villa right now. What else? We did Underground Waterway. We did Tunnel. We did Tower of Sorcery. We did Tower of Science. We did Reinhardt stages. We did Clock Tower. We did Room of Clocks. What's up, Less Than Propane? How you been? Hope you managed to get time to go watch the other, the part 2 of the Tekken 2 AI tournament. I gotta look into doing Tekken 3. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Outstanding. All right, great. Yeah, holy water's pretty good. Assuming you've got an enemy you can use it against, it's really good. The level 3 holy water in Legacy ain't bad either. But the level 3 axe just rips stuff to pieces, so you probably just gonna want to use that. Nice. I'm curious, Liquid, how did they set up items like the chandelier, for example, where that you strike it and multiple... You know, it's like the block in Castle Center, but instead of just one item 100 times, it's like 5 or 6 different items. See, like we got a jewel, we got a gold, we got a purifying crystal, cure ampule, some chicken. This is Castlevania 64 Randomizer, mainly a level randomizer at this point. So the order of the levels has been randomized. And it also has all the levels, so we got to play every level in the game as one character. But it is a work in progress. The final version will have items and other things randomized. A chair. Yeah, you don't say. There's so many items hidden in this stage. Yeah, I know. That's why I was going and getting all that other stuff to make time. Yeah, let's speed up the frame rate so we can. It's just an emulator setting here to make this cutscene appear faster. It's a good thing I checked because they changed the command to do that from F4 to like Control plus D in this version. So it's a good thing I didn't press Control F4 and end up like destroying the game save or something. Ooh, what kind of weirdness happens? That's interesting. Vincent has the best clothing physics in the game. Well, he was threatening. Have you ever thought about how you get the key from Vincent to open the archives and the only thing that lets you do is get another key? Like, why didn't they just give you the key to the Rose Garden and then hit something neat in here? Oh, that was the Poop Villa screenshot. Interesting. Who would have known? You change some items in your chandelier, whole house covered in feces. Incredible, really. The storeroom key has been used. They saved a lot of camera shenanigans. They fixed a lot of camera shenanigans in Legacy that I'm remembering now that I'm playing this version. Like when I saved in that room, the camera just like spun around out of bounds like a madman. Yeah, we fought Death. He was on stage 1, actually. Yeah, if you're quick, you can just see Malice phase through that door. It's been a minute since I've done this maze puzzle, I gotta think. Oh, whatever. There we go. R.I.P. in peace, Collar. We never got to know ye. Give me that copper door key. Fun fact, there's a random breakable urn near Frankie's starting location that has a jewel in it. I didn't know that. It's almost like they intended it to be something else there and then replaced it with a jewel later in the game. Or the development, I mean. Don't know why I paused there. Excuse me. We've almost reached the end of our rando tour de force journey. The Japanese version says that it increases Carrie's stats by 10% when she wears it. The problem is nobody has stats in this game. So there's really no telling what it was supposed to do. Unless it was like a relic of very early on in the game's development. Liquid, I assume that you've looked at all the stuff. You probably put the engagement ring in Carrie's inventory and watched the game's code to see if anything changed, and I doubt it did. It's probably just an old dead item that never went anywhere. The engagement ring is kind of unusual because the Japanese description says simply by holding it, like you don't have to use it. It was just supposed to be like a passive buff. But other than like power-ups, I don't know of anything that works passively like that. No. Bye. Do. The only unskippable cutscene in the game. Found a hidden path. And away we go. Judging by some of the random craziness in the programming of this game that LiquidCat has talked about, there is no telling what they were trying to do with some of those items. Yeah, if you want to play quest mode with me in that for 2.5, 3 hours, let's go. Let's do it. There's still some private servers out there that are very much alive. The problem with playing Guns the Duel today is it's going to be all $K if you go play on a private server, and so you're either going to have to spend a huge amount of time learning to play that game. Like, it's not going to be just like it was, where you just hop on and have some fun with it. You'd still have more fun with. Okay. I just couldn't go into that fight with power-ups, could I? Villa, what are you talking about? No, I refuse. Absolutely not. Of course Knuckles did, the degenerate. Why did nobody tell me that? Fine, I'll do it myself. No! All these stupid grabs. Oh my gosh, get up, Reinhardt. Reinhardt Schneider, the dumbest of Belmonts. He uses his whip's power to fall off the castle on the last stage and have to do it again. No, get off of me. No. Rose has been walking around this castle like 2 days with vampirism, still has her wits about her. This lady gets bit, instantly revives, and starts trying to kill people. Continuity, Castlevania, come on. Good Lord. It's like, please just hit her one more time. Thank you. No, I played as Reinhardt just as kind of a new and challenge. I won't be playing as her after this. It'll probably be the end after we finish this. Now, who knows what we'll do next week. Alright, that should save us some headache should we make another dumb mistake. Chicken. Might as well refill. Everyone's facing it. Yeah, me when I fall off the ledge on the last stage. Camera trying to kill me there by spinning around unexpectedly. Some weird collision going on there. I like this little throwback to Castlevania 4 here, having all these hidden power-ups right here outside the final boss. It's rando. It's its own category. Just do what you feel. Stupid invisible walls. Jog up that castle. No running. I don't care. Yeah, I have no idea about that. I'm not a lawyer. But at the point that you're making a randomizer that's probably going to be used on ROMs, like, who cares? This game is not for sale anywhere that I know of. At one point, it was on the Wii Virtual Console, I think. This version, not even Legacy. So Konami has all but abandoned CV64, I'm afraid, which is a shame. Hey, we did it that time. We didn't die. Where is my sun car? Yeah, it was just this version. It was only briefly, if I remember correctly. Probably just to get another Castlevania game up there for sale. Alright, let's see if we can avoid the good suck. I was hoping he would drop a power up. Oh. There we go. Low brass section in this song is putting in work. Nope. Alright, we got level 2, 49 red jewels, multiple healing kits, roast beef, roast chicken. If we don't get one shot by Centipede Drac, we should be in the clear. Oh, you got to be kidding me! What a joke! What is this game? Konami cannot program collision to save their lives. What in the world was that? I've never been so personally offended by game design in my life. So here we are again, doing this. Because those bozos don't know what collision is. Yeah, I'm finding all the wall clipping speedrunning tech tonight, and I'm not even looking for it. Part of me wonders if that's not this new Project 64 version. Oh no. No, I'm being molested. No, stop. There we go. Alright, let's try not to fall through the floor this time. Stupid Konami. I've never had that happen in Legacy of Darkness, just saying. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Okay. Hopefully we don't clip through the elevator when it reaches the top. There we go. Alright. Bishonen Drac. Meanwhile, that platform's just over there having the time of its life. Really wish I had a level 3 whip for this, but... Chicken. He pretty much just teleports around at random. If he teleports normally, he's going to throw the 3 fireballs. If he stops and raises his hand, he's about to do the, like, circle of fire or whatever. Like that. The best thing to do is just to stand with your back to a corner so that you can see the most corners possible and go to wherever you see him pop in and hit him. He's super duper easy with carry. Reinhardt's a little harder. Just because he has less mobility with his attack. Well, we got to start over again because I got clipped off the stupid side of the castle. Oh, this stupid game. How dare you do that to me? Why? Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. We had tons of chicken. We had everything we needed and just lost it. Hey, what's up, Jack Knight? Didn't know you were creeping. Yeah, like they fixed so much stuff in Legacy that you don't have to deal with that I'm not used to in this. Like the wacky cameras, the sliding knockback. Vampires that spam grab. Castlevania 64 Black Label. Pretty much. Oh no. Oh, pff, no. Stop touching me. No touching. I don't feel too bad because several deaths have just been because I clipped through stuff. I just wanna die. Aya, 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 aya. Stop grabbing me. Alright. Skip, skip. All I wanna do is go to bed. I've got a feeling Reinhardt's about to end up dead. Any of you 90s kids remember when Sheryl Crow's All I Want to Do Is Have Some Fun came out? I hate that song. Alright, back to Sexy Drac again. Yes, that's nice, but how about a power-up? What? Oh, are you talking about one of the ZSO guys? Dang communist. Or is that a lyric from one of those songs? I can't remember. Oh, I remember that now, yeah. I just remember that song being on the TV all the time growing up. I thought you meant for a second like you weren't able to go run Ready or Not because Knuckles was being a fraud or Sage was being a fraud. Which are both things that happen on often occasion. Finally, there we go. So help. Just don't want to go into Final Dracula with nothing, you know? Reinhardt's whip tracking is improved, I think, in Legacy. How many times I gotta hit this dude for it to register? Alright, we can do this. And I can crawl back into Legacy of Darkness where it's safe. I almost slid off the edge. Fairly close, and you have to jump. And with the camera in this, it's dangerous because you could like go flying off the side or get hit and slide off. Anyway, here's Centipede. Yeah, I got hit one time. It's half my health. Fortunately, there's no reason to save gems anymore, so. Oof. Ow. Nuclear exploding centipede Dracula. What a time to be alive. Could you imagine going back in time and showing this to Bram Stoker? And be like, yeah, you know that Dracula character in your book? Well, this is a interpretation from Japan in the 1990s. Look what they did to my boy. Oh no, get away, get away. As long as you don't get hit by the nuclear blast, you're usually okay, but those will pretty much kill you. Unless you have full health, so I'm trying to be careful. Yeah, thanks a lot. Please die. Thank you. Alright, game. Yeah, just so you guys know, if you want to try out this experience, you can join the CV64 Speedrun Discord. There is a link to the patch file in there, and you can apply it to the CV64 1.0 ROM. There's an invite there that should get you in there, and you can watch all of our crazy discussions and theory crafting and all that goes on in there. He didn't belong in this world. Whew. Thank goodness that's over. Anyway, that just about takes us to the end of our stream, so that was right on cue. We made it to our usual 12 o'clock mark here on Thursday, where I have more time in the mornings. I think you're right, LiquidCat. I'm not aware of anything that does anything besides the textures. I'm trying to think if there's been any kind of like just goofy whatever hack, but I'm not aware of any. I found somebody in 2014 who was looking for some on ROM hacking, but they were like, hey, there ain't nothing there. So anyway, guys, that is the Castlevania 64 Randomizer preview by LiquidCat, also in the chat. Shout outs to Liquid for creating this and working on it. Work continues. Again, don't harass. It'll be done when it's done. needless to say, when it's out, I'll be one of the first people to make a stream and post a video. I have no doubt about that. Thanks everybody for stopping by. It was a great experience. I can't wait to see what this thing can do once it's more than just levels. You've all seen this ending 1,000 times. Go to bed. You should all go to bed.